there's a lot of stereotypes out in the world, you cannot deny that. But some of these stereotypes are based upon slight truth, and one of that, which is quite fun, is that there's a lot of weird things that comes out of Japan. And in this video we can see 10 weird things that only exists in Japan. I'm not a very hateful person myself, but anyways, I don't know anything about this video, so we might as well jump right into this. This could be very interesting to watch. I really enjoy watching these like top 10 lists. We watched another one before where there was like the most horrific 911 calls, and that was very scary. I could almost not even listen to it all. Anyways, let's jump right into this.
Factsverse presents
Okay.
10 weirdest things that only happen in Japan.
Happen? That's not even the title. They actually
the Poop
failed.
Museum. In Tokyo,
what, there's
Japan,
an actual...
there is actually a museum that is based on poop. When you arrive,
No.
you can purchase a hat that resembles poop. You can look at all
What?
kinds of poop, including poop from animals. Walking
Wait,
around
is
the
this
museum
true?
and entertaining the guests is a mascot who is dressed up like a giant smelling piece of, you guessed it, poop.
Shit.
If you like rides, you can go down a slide and land into a giant toilet. You can create
Wait,
your
what?
own poop out of clay as a souvenir to take home.
Wait,
At
no.
the end of the
this-
exhibit, you'll be able to watch a chorus of singing toilets. This is the strangest museum in Japan, and possibly in the entire world.
Yeah,
Number
I'd
2.
say so. But I think there's a museum of penises as well, and that's kind of weird as well. But I mean, you could argue that it's kind of educational, which makes it okay. So anyway, let's continue.
The
Toilet
Japanese
slippers.
culture is known
Okay.
for its high emphasis on personal hygiene and cleanliness.
But
Many
that's
Japanese
good. That's
people
nothing bad.
classify
That's
separate
very good.
areas as being clean and unclean. This is why
Okay.
many Japanese people take their shoes off when they enter their homes. The outside is
Makes
considered
sense.
unclean, and the inside
That
is
makes
considered
sense.
clean. One of the places that are considered the
It's
most
obvious.
dirty is, understandably, the bathroom. This is why the Japanese
Okay.
wear toilet
Fair enough.
slippers. They keep the person's feet from touching the unsanitary floor around the toilet. The slippers are left in the bathroom by the door and are put on before the person walks in.
But I mean, that's nothing bad though. They are caring about their hygiene, and that's nothing bad. So I wouldn't exactly call this a weird thing. It's a good thing to reduce the exposure to bacteria as they're doing it with these slippers. I mean, this is something good. I wouldn't call this a
And they're
weird
left
thing.
in the bathroom once they have finished.
Well,
Number 3.
it is a weird thing, but it's
Strange
very
flavored
good of them.
treats. Japan is known for its bizarre food creations.
Yeah,
One
I
of these
know this.
bizarre creations is
I've
ice
actually
cream.
tasted
If you
some
live
of
in
this.
America and you want something other than the ordinary chocolate or vanilla, you would get
Okay.
your ice cream from the Ben & Jerry freezer, where you can find flavors such as Chunky Monkey and fish food. When you go to
Yeah.
Japan, you'll find some very strange flavors. Some of these
Okay.
include crab, eel, curry, horse, stew, chicken, cactus, and beer. If you want a candy
What?
bar in Japan,
Beer is
you have
good.
several flavor choices, including lemon, apple, mango, peach, green tea, and even baked potato. You can find ice
Baked
cream
potato,
and
that's
candy bar
kinda weird.
flavors that you would never expect to find anywhere else on Earth. Number 4.
That's genius though,
vending
because if someone actually loves like baked potatoes, they would obviously go and choose that ice cream if that was what it even was. So that's kind of genius though, because they don't actually lose buyers, they actually gain buyers by doing that. So I mean, that's genius. But it's very weird. Like having eel flavored ice cream, that's kind of like, I would never eat that myself, but probably some other
Jeez.
people would.
Number 5.
That's
Bagel
pretty
Head.
cool.
Body
Bagel-
modification
no,
is
what
nothing
the
new in any
fuck?
part of the world.
What
In
the
America,
actual
people
fuck?
get piercings, tattoos, and they extend and enlarge different
No.
parts of their body. The Japanese also have a fascination with body modification. However, it is nothing like what we see in America. The actual Bagel Head procedure was pioneered in Canada in 2007, but it became popular in Japan. This
No.
modification involves injecting saline
Fuck
into the
no.
forehead to create a bagel-shaped bulb.
Why? Why would you want to do this? You're ruining your own body. Well, it's your body, so you can do whatever you want with it, but come on, man. Like, there's not many people who would think that actually looks good. Like, imagine just walking into a job interview with a bagel on your forehead. Like, there's no way you would get that job.
It became so popular that the underground culture has Bagel Head parties, where groups of people can get their foreheads modified.
What the f-
Since it looks so bizarre, it's good that the results are not permanent. The body will absorb the
that's good.
saline, and the bulge
That's
is
good.
up and gone the next morning. Number 6.
Oh my god, it's gone the next morning. Okay, I thought it was going to be staying there for like years or something. Oh my god, that scared the living shit out of me, that actually people would do something like that. But if it's gone by the morning, it's not that harmful, so I mean, fair enough, do whatever you want with your own body.
Conzo. In America, canned food is eaten when you don't have the time to cook a meal. Most Americans turned to their canned goods when they didn't have a chance to get to the grocery store. In Japan, however, Mr. Conzo is a restaurant that serves only canned foods. There are no menus in this restaurant. Guests would choose something from the huge pantry of canned goods. You can find canned potato salad, canned omelets, and many other types of food. The can would be opened and prepared by the staff and then served. Some would think that this is a poor business practice, but Mr. Conzo is actually successful. The first restaurant opened in 2002, and since then, there have been 17 locations opened.
My mind is being blown by this.
This is a very popular look among Japanese girls. The word Ganguro means black or charbroiled in English. The girls
that
first
looks
get
scary. What
so that
the?
they resemble the color of bacon. When they've achieved their desired skin tone,
they
put on thick black eyeliner and light shades of eyeshadow and lipstick. They'll dye their hair bleach blonde and wear colorful, flashy clothing and shoes. Ganguro
like
is
anime.
a rebellion against the traditional concepts of Japanese beauty.
Then they put the fucking
creepy
fingers like
human
that.
robots.
The previous thing right there, when they were like coloring their hairs, making their eyes look weird, like that was exactly how the characters in anime look. So that's probably what they're striving after. I didn't actually hear what he was saying. Maybe he said exactly that, but it looked exactly like anime. I mean, it's your body. Do whatever you want with it. I'm not judging you.
Japan is doing some very interesting and strange things when it comes to robotics.
Okay.
Honda's Asimo has the ability to move its arms and walk.
Okay.
Other than that, he's not very threatening, but he looks
Is that a
very
robot?
weird.
That looks
Engineers
like a
in Japan have
human.
also created
Oh,
the
man.
CB2. This robot looks like a baby, and it acts like one. It can move its head and eyes around.
That's
also,
scary.
it can learn tasks and movements. It's
that a
very
robot
sensitive
as well?
to touch. There is also Pepper, a robot that will be available to consumers very soon. This robot can analyze your facial expressions and tone to figure out what type of mood you're in. The people who developed this robot have stated that the reason that they developed it is to make people happy. Number 9.
Make people
the
happy.
Liberation Wrapper. This is one of the weirdest Japan inventions. A Japanese restaurant chain called Freshness Burger noticed that women were not purchasing their biggest, most popular burger. In Japan, women are afraid to go against ochibo. This is the desired trait of eating small, modest mouthfuls of food.
Okay.
When a woman is seen eating a large burger with an open mouth, it is deemed embarrassing and unattractive.
What?
To increase
That's
sales
kinda
to
weird.
women, Freshness Burger created the Liberation Wrapper. The wrapper goes around the burger and covers the woman's face.
That's
the only thing
genius.
that the person sitting across from the woman will see is the wrapper, imprinted with the image of a woman's lower face. Number 10.
Genius! I've actually seen that in. I've actually seen like cups doing that. So when you drink a cup, there's like a nose print on it, so it looks like there's no cup when you're actually drinking it. That's very cool as well. So that's actually genius. That makes the women more pleasant to eat that burger. So that's genius by them though. I wouldn't call that weird. Let's continue.
Strangest Japanese fast food restaurant.
Okay.
In America, you walk up to the counter at your favorite fast food restaurant,
what?
look at a menu on the wall of the counter, and choose your meal. You would then tell the cashier and pay. This strange restaurant in Japan has 2 gorgeous girls sitting on the counter right in front of the menu in skirts and see-through panties. It doesn't seem very sanitary, but it does bring in the male clientele.
Yeah, I can get... Wait, that was actually real? That was a real fast food restaurant? Literally girls showing off their vagina? That's a real fast food restaurant? I thought they were joking or something. Oh, that was robots. What? That's insane. And he actually said it brings in the male consumers, and and I can really understand that. That's a very weird thing to do. Literally showing off naked in a restaurant to bring in new customers. Anyways, this was a very cool video. Even though I don't actually agree on like the slippers, that's not weird, that's actually pretty smart of them. And that freshness burger thing that made the women more comfortable to eat actually burgers, like that's genius. I wouldn't call that weird. Like, I guess you could argue that it's actually weird, but it's more genius than weird in my eyes, which makes it good in my eyes. So I mean, but that bagel head thing actually scarred me. Like, isn't it harmful for your body? Like, does your body just accept it and just removes all the toxin or something, or is it actually harmful for your body? Because if it actually is harmful for your body, you shouldn't do it. But if it's not harmful, like, do whatever you want with your body, I suppose. This video was called 10 weird things that only exist in Japan. The original video is in the description below. Please feel free to check it out because this video was very interesting to watch. Anyways, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and peace.